Once again, we gave him a lead after a couple of innings, and he settled in. He used a higher number of fastballs today to get some early outs, a couple strikeouts with it. But he's doing such a great job of establishing his release point, a lot of strikes, high percentage of strikes. Just a very commanding outing for the time he was on the mound tonight.
John, Hanley said that he felt like he was on the verge of breaking out. What have you seen from him in the last week to 10 days to indicate that that was coming?
You're seeing timing a little bit more on time. He's got some moving parts in his swing, but I think he's controlled them a little bit more tonight. He recognized the first pitch breaking ball from Gausman and squares it up. But just seeing more consistent timing and swing path, probably the last 5 to 7 days. But hopefully he's turning the corner, as with Travis Shaw as well. Some good at-bats here tonight from him. So those two guys in particular really allow us to lengthen out the lineup.
Is Young okay?
Yeah, he felt some tightening in the right quad. He went first to third early in the ball game, and as the game wore on, he felt a little bit more tightness. But as far as him going first to third, we did that a number of times tonight. We were aggressive on the base paths, a number of quality defensive plays to chip into what was, I thought, a pretty clean game overall from all three phases. But he's day-to-day. We're hopeful he'll be ready to go tomorrow.
Yes, can you talk about the offense in the second and third innings, and why did they get you Gausman?
We've had some decent success against him. He's got a great arm, big-time velocity, but we've been able to handle it in some of those occasions. We get a mistake in the middle of the plate with the breaking ball that Hanley drives out of the park for the 3-run homer, but we were able to bunch some hits together. And in combination with the first to third base running, it was a quality offensive night tonight. Well, we've got good hitters that take, I think, for the most part, a very consistent game plan to the plate. We got a number of base hits to the off field, and of late, maybe we haven't been as all-field approach, but tonight was an encouraging sign to see that. Petey with a base hit the other way, Mookie with a couple the other way. So when we're in that mode, I think we're a pretty tough lineup to pitch against.
John, I understand things can't be taken for granted with a knuckleballer, but with the run Stevens on, is there an exceptional comfort level right now when he takes the mound every time?
There's a lot of confidence by our guys. There's a lot of confidence by all of us when he takes the mound, and he's earned that. We've developed that trust in him because of his consistency. Even when he's misfired with his knuckleball, he's got a couple other pitches that he can go to, so he's not defenseless if that pitch is a little erratic for an inning or a couple of innings. So he's so calm. You all see it. You see it on his game day. There's no change in his attitude or his personality. It's kind of refreshing in a way. But yeah, he's developed an awful lot of trust with all of us here.
John, Hanley's been relatively quiet this year and for much of last season. What would it mean for him to kind of pick up and hit like he was, especially like last April and earlier in his career?
Michael, to have that type of middle-of-the-order bat, which we still have a lot of confidence in Hanley and his capabilities of doing that, it would certainly add a extra base threat to the middle of the order. And the way other guys are going around him right now, particularly David ahead of him, the way Jackie's come on this year, it makes that middle of the order even that much more formidable. So it's encouraging to see this last 5 to 7 day stretch that it's starting to come to life a little bit.
Just in terms of confidence, Hanley doesn't never seem to lack for it, but for a guy to go through a period where he's not hitting the power, not necessarily getting extra base hits, and he's known for it, did you ever see any waiver?
No, didn't see things waver. I think, yeah, he's still believing in himself. We believe in him. And you come to recognize that even some of the better hitters in the game are going to go through periods of time where, as it's been with Hanley, timing has been a little inconsistent. So I think more than anything, just good to see him start to come out of this.